Same for Ezreal, I suppose. Going for the early pickaxe. Possibly Last Whisper. Infinity Edge, maybe. Pick up Olaf as well. Katarina and Bran really dictating the terms of this game. Bran, 3 kills, 60 creeps. Exactly the same, except for one more assist on Bran, pretty much. Bottom lane not very exciting. Stu's putting down a little bit of poke. He's got maxing wildcards first, actually, which is probably a good option. The stun doesn't change on gold card if you level it up, and stack deck he doesn't do very much auto attacking. He's AP, it's not very useful. His cooldown reduction 13%. I'd suggest either cooldown per level blues or presumably masteries, I'm not sure which. 3% spell vamp though would indicate he's quite deep down the utility tree. Similarly nice spell pen, 10%. They catch Blitzcrank here. Bran's coming in, but it's going to be too late for Corki. He gets exhausted. The Ezreal goes down very strong. And then Bran, yet again, just cleans up. Bran's really played very well this game. Katarina's missing. They can't make much of it. Actually, there she is. This would be a great opportunity at the bottom lane missing to do Dragon. Following up. Oh, there we go. Brass tries to chase through, you can't get it down though. Oh, that's waiting for the gank. There's something suspicious. Brass spending much too much time near this bush. Especially given his hesitation to go into it, I'd be very suspicious. Top lane. It's such a cliche, but it's literally just a farm off now. Neither can expect to kill the other. Going for Katarina, can they fetch her? No, cruiser style jump to the wall. A very poor ultimate by Studio there. He'd already seen his team backing off, but I suppose there's nothing better he could do with it. Corki's holding bottom 2v1. It's not a big deal, he's just holding back his creep line, farming carefully. Studio will be back soon. Olaf hasn't really gone for any major objectives yet. He's got 2 ganks off, but you'd expect better. Oh. Here's we go then. Yeah, Corki with Berserker's Grease Phage. It's one of the real item jump tiers, where you have so much more strength than your opponent, you can really afford to fight on your own terms. Studio, second up some tower hits. Putting a level in to pick a card. Well, Bran's not coming for their blue. Olaf steals it. Dragon, perhaps? They don't know where Shaco is, but they've got it heavily warded into their jungle. Not heavily, but deeply. They have not got any wards on their own blue. Shaco could at any point come through. So Olaf's probably going to pick it up as soon as possible. Yeah, there we go. Katarina's mindful of this though, she's trying to push the lane up. Yeah, Shaco's taken it. No, he hasn't. Yeah, Rouse got a chance. Oh, the kick from Lee Sin misses, but the knight goes down. No, he's dead. That's in a dangerous position now of 2v1, especially not really under his turret. And he keeps chasing. He should really turn back. And Shaco should be about here-ish now. Yeah, there we go. He picks up the kill. Twist Effect comes in, puts the gold card down. He flashes to get it, it's worth it. Olaf is really lacking in CC, it's one of his major issues as a champion. So to have such strong CC on your support, on your top, on your middle, it's a great boon for him. I was wrong actually, blue was down. Corki again 1v2 at bottom, but he's fine. With Phosphorus Bomb it's very easy to farm waves at the turret. Rockets if you need them. And his mana's holding up well. Especially for only having a Sheen. Corki and Ezreal are very often compared and said to be similar. Apart from that, obviously Ezreal has a global LT and Corki has more damage and more utility. And I think it's generally Corki's better. He's seen a lot more play at Hanover. But he's not as fundamentally as fun a champion. At the end of the day, you're playing the game for your own fun. Alright, go to the middle, Katarina, 600 HP. And can they follow up on it? Yes. Axe from Olaf. What's everyone bought? Oh, Rammus bought a Sunfire Cape. I'm not personally a big fan of Sunfire Cape. It deals 35 magic damage per second. But bearing in mind that Rammus has no magic penetration, his main opponent in lane is Lee Sin, who has a significant amount of MR, 89, 47 used damage. Rammus will be doing at best 20 damage per second with it. I feel an item with more utility like Rylai's or Warmogs would be much better for him, especially if you then consider the synergy of an item like Atmos with his passive. I feel you get a lot more bang for your buck. And 17 minutes is quite late to still be in the laning phase. But it feels like Purple Team have a slightly weaker late game with Shaco and Ezreal and Lee Sin. So it's really good for Blue Team just to stick in lane, farm up, and really get those levels going. Bran caught 1v2, top turret. He's chasing down Lee Sin there. It's always best to say, if you're pretty certain you're going to die, you might as well get the damage down. And the Dukes aren't good enough. Studio trying to come up to help, or perhaps farm mid, but it doesn't really work out for him. It's a very typical support build so far. He's gone 3 gold per 5 items, no oracles and no wards in his inventory currently. But he really needs to get that gold going. For a support who doesn't have much utility, he needs a good item, he needs some AP to really be useful. He puts down the ulti, Rammus dies. Oof. I feel it was a mistimed ulti. He could have done better just to, well, obviously do it earlier, but if you don't think you can get in there, it's better just to wait. Especially Olaf would have done with his help here if it had turned into anything with Katarina. Corki has finished his Triforce, whilst Ezreal is still languishing. He's building the BF sword into Infinity Edge route. Corki's is a completely different level now. He can really afford to bully Ezreal around in lane. He just needs someone to help him to deal with Blitzcrank. CC is really the death of AD carries. Every moment they're not DPSing, they're not getting life to your back, they're not doing the damage they need. And Studio has gone back. He's bought Sorcerer's Boots. He should have 30 magic penetration now. He'll do true damage to no one as it happens, but he'll do a lot more. It's a percentage based increase, it's quite strong. He picks up another ruby crystal, perhaps a Shirelius from his Philosopher's Stone, and of course 3 wards. I think the lack of oracles was an error, especially with Shaco around. The potential of the Jack-in-the-Box is the wards, and he's not the tankiest guy on the team, but they could really do with the utility. Corki can really afford to be a bully now. He can push up to the tower. An objective like their blue is not out of the question. Can Bran do the damage? 293? No. It's far behind as a desperation manoeuvre. Shaker's mid, at that point they should know bottom lane they can really afford. There you go, they catch Blitzcrank. Are they going to follow up? No, they're focusing on different targets. Corki did a lot of damage though. It really shows how useful that Sheen is. I should say Sheen, but the proc from Triforce based on Sheen. 2v1, but Nubby Pooh Bear. Oh, and there comes Lee Sin. Studio's coming in, his ulti's up in a second, but it feels like charging into the face of danger here. Yeah. Corki again, 1v2 at bottom. He's done a good job this game actually to keep up. CS wise, Ezreal 105 to Corki's 144. It's not a competition, Corki is miles ahead. I didn't keep a timer on Dragon, but I suspect it's up soon. Lee Sin's a long way away. Olaf comes up soon, it would be good to clear it up. Ultimate, he's going back. They could get the tower perhaps? First one in the game it would be. Blitzcrank's not a major threat. Top lane. Rammus built a lot of armor. I feel this is unnecessary. I think with defensive ball card, Rammus is winning his HP. He's got 3,000 as well. It's not the build route I'd choose, but against a team I suppose that's so AD heavy, apart from Katarina, who's very easily stunned or taunted out of her ultimate, it might be quite a good choice. Walking and laying down the pressure on bottom lane. You never really see Olaf in his own jungle. Feels like a bit of a letdown. He's not behind on items. He's certainly further ahead than Shaco, but he could be doing better. He's presumably building into Fratmas. That's the end of Blitzcrank. Oh, maybe not. He just didn't get the phage proc. Katarina. That's what we've been talking about, Katarina's ability to just escape. Bran landed until she was taunted, nothing on her there. Ezreal, yes. It's just such a good poke. They keep poking and poking and poking down, and then when they initiate, the stun from Studio, it just... what can you do? It's one of those terrible times where your team would, at low elo especially, accuse you of feeding, but you don't have a choice.